You can downshift. It doesn't have paddle shifters, but you can downshift like that and then press it. So it holds to that gear. Annyeong everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you just met, my name is Ju. If you like cars like me, please do smash that subscribe button and like this video for more. 감사합니다. Thanks to Nissan Philippines, we have the big boss. This is the biggest car of Nissan here in the Philippines. The 2022 Nissan Patrol Royale. This is a full-time all-wheel drive. It is a monster. It is an icon. It is a vehicle that we always think that there must be a politician inside. But no, for this time it was just normal Jew. So let us dive in and let's check out the car. 시작! Start. And then it's like a GTR. Thank you again, Nissan Philippines, for lending me the Patrol again. I love this vehicle. Last time, yes, I borrowed it and I experienced it, but the time for me to really feel the car was a bit short. So I asked Nissan Philippines if I can borrow it again, and wish granted, I get to drive the V8 again in the roads of the Philippines. This is the updated version. It has a new front fascia, new interior, comes with huge screen right here in the middle. Now, what is my take on this vehicle for driving it over a week? Number one, it's luxurious. It just looks like a behemoth, or like in X-Men, like Magneto. It has the comfort, it has the space, the luxury, the brand, the iconic name, Patrol. Although it looks too nice for us now to bring it to the off-road. This has 4x4 system. Comes with different drive modes like sand, mud, snow, and road. And this one can be shifted on the fly. Really easy to shift this on the fly. Yes, it doesn't have a 4x2 part-time 4x4 option, but it just feels more safe. It feels more grippy, and it is sticky. When I say sticky, when you put this V8 to its maximum potential on the road, you will not feel lack of power. You will not feel the lack of braking. Although the 6-speed transmission doesn't shift as fast when you are using the Shiftronic mode. But then, if you are driving this kind of full-size SUVs, you don't want to go fast. You can, but you don't have to, because you just want to enjoy the ride. With a 4.5 million price mark somewhere in that area, it just gives a lot in return. Because to tell you honestly, I have driven the LC300. It feels more modern. When people ask me, since I have driven both full-size 7-seaters in Toyota and Nissan, the first thing I say is that the Patrol is not the all-new Patrol. So it does come a little short when it comes to inside amenity, especially Land Cruiser being a lot considerate to the second row, where most of the people who will buy this would stay, because you have far more amenities at the back compared to this one, because this is not the all new. Second, the price. The price difference is 1 million on the brochure, but then if you're watching from the outside of the Philippines, what's happening here in the Philippines is that they actually mark up the price. They mark up the price because these LC300s are scarce. They are rare. From a normal 5.6 million, they would easily add far more than $1 million to put on top. We call it top up. So that's another shortcoming that's coming from the LC300. And people don't want to wait. When they have the money to spend, they have the money to burn, they just want to spend it right away. So for those people who cannot wait for the LC300, they would easily go for this one. So what it's like to drive the Patrol in this urban jungle. As you can see in the video, the road is really bumpy. And the Patrol now is sitting on 20 inches. Although it has the hydraulic dynamic body motion control system, I think it's because of the tire setup that you get to feel more of the bumps. But don't get me wrong, it is one of the most comfortable 7-seaters or cars that I've driven, and it's true. And it doesn't change. Even though you go fast, you go slow, you still have the nice ride comfort. Especially now we're gonna negotiate here in this urban jungle, this ETSA extension that seems to have no answer because they're not managing the jeeps, the bus, the container trucks. Yeah, so but still with this huge vehicle, you have the confidence to drive it, to enjoy your ride despite all the things happening outside, because this is a very quiet cabin. It is like you are separated away from what's happening outside. Let me open the window to show you. Okay. Really smells bad because we are following the pig delivery. The hog delivery. Oh shit. I should have opened that. It smells so bad. My goodness. So I couldn't really focus on the sound. It smells so bad now. And I cannot even do something about it because I cannot open the window again. So oh no, it's peeing as they go. Oh no, my goodness. Oh, smell. Even in this unpaved road, I still feel the confidence, even though I step on this metal plates. So there you go. See. Although the seats are comfortable, I have to comment that the headrest feels really light and a little bit uncomfortable because like we want something soft for the back of our head because this car can go really fast. So it's gonna hit the headrest and we want to be comfortable. Very peppy engine. This is a V8 5.6 liter naturally aspirated. So like I was driving the BRZ a couple of days and I was thinking, what was that car that felt like turbo, that was peppy? And it was this one. I only realized now when I started to record this. And that's how nice a well-tuned naturally aspirated engines feel like. So this was it. I cannot believe this was it because this is a huge vehicle. Amazing. Another nice thing about this Patrol is this. Like, this is something all vehicles should have. I see it now coming in lower priced vehicles such as the Tucson and also in Honda HR-V. So those are nice touches that I feel that are necessity, and they come in both sides and they completely cover this side. That's amazing. Huh? There is no speed sensing door lock. I think that's an easy fix. I think there must be a chip that you can put. All right. All windows are globally up and down, meaning it's fully powered up and down. Ventilated seats are amazing. Now the rear seat is really spacious. Although I have to say that the side mirrors are kind of narrow, like comparing to the size of this huge vehicle. There are really not so many things that we want to complain here, because it has a sweet price, it has a sweet engine, great ride, nice aircon. Of course, you can never question the aircon system of Nissan. Some of the things that I think Nissan should have improved by now, since they have introduced the intelligent mobility for a couple of years, about 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, because it was in 2019 that they brought the Nissan Intelligent Mobility, and that's when I started my YouTube car channel. The quality has to be improved, especially the screens are getting bigger. Now, the bigger they got, it has the same resolution, so that's something we need to address. So right now, let me floor it a bit. Naturally aspirated is a no match for the Kamote riders. Here we go, guys. Very peppy engine. Very, very peppy engine. So we are in D for the transmission. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And that is how fast this car is. So let me demonstrate how the Shiftronic behaves. But what I can tell you is that even in first gear, you can reach the speeds up to 60, 80. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. That's first gear. So now it's like holding onto that gear. You can downshift. It doesn't have paddle shifters, but you can downshift like that and then press it. So it holds to that gear. And then like when you shift, there is a lag. The lag is like about 1.5 seconds. So it's not the quickest shifting when you are doing the manual, but you can really hear the engine sound. You see that? Like all the way to 60 in first gear, you will feel the power and the torque like this. See? When you press it, it feels like you are driving, let's say a BRZ or a Maserati. I'm not kidding. And in this huge, huge size. So, wow. That is a fun experience, but not the most fuel efficient way. There's one thing I need to comment on the door. It is a huge vehicle, so when you are parking this in the malls, you will always be tight. Yes, it's gonna be challenging for the door to open. So you want to open the door and you want to be as careful as you can. So what I do is I always put my fingers on the edge of the frame of the door, so it hits my finger before the door. But what I noticed is like I wish we had something here, because like when the door's like this, sometimes it's hard to pivot this one to pull it and make it shut. So I wish that there was something here, or this was somewhere nearer to this area, so you can get that easier motion to close the door. Small things that matter. Thank you everyone for watching this video. This was Ju from SoJooCars. Please do follow Nissan Philippines in their social media accounts, also my social media accounts. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. May your dreams come true. Annyeong.